Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Revelio.
Charlotte Morrison had to go to the hospital when last year.
Oke, estamos di situ. Kita bisa dimasukin.
Revelio.
Oke.
Professor Weed. That is not helpful.
Never required us to write more into the part.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Oh, bisa diarahin ya?
Revelio.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Revelio.
My favorite library. It always smells of fresh coffee. Where do the professors? Surely they will. What do you think?
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, a career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio!
This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Oke. Oke, kalau itu apa? Gan, kok ini gue nggak jalan gini kan? Dark apa namanya? Di Deluxe Edition gue. Kok Deluxe Editionnya nggak ada kan? Oh, mencet kotak gitu.
Iya, punya kotak jangan dulu.
Gue kira tinggal mencet X gitu. Enggak ya? Berarti semua juga sama dong?
Iya, semuanya sama.
Oh, bedanya apa anjir?
Bedanya appearance-nya. 26.000 dong.
Lah bagusan.
Sama armor gitu, armornya jelek, yang harus tambahin aja.
Lah bagusan ini ya tuh. Bagusan yang ini anjir slytherin. Ada lambangnya.
Ya nanti semakin bertambahnya dapat item nanti nambah juga appearance-nya ya.
Apa?
Appearance-nya nambah juga semakin banyak dapat item.
Oh, oke. Thank you Dan.
Challenge gitu.
Ini lah slytherin. Lah slytherin juga. Kayak gini sih. Set. Alah, nggak sesuai cerita. Ya dah, keren udah oke lah ya. Orange-nya juga oke lah ya, outfit. Apa jadi jelek anjir. Oke lah ya. Oh, anjir 150. Oke. Ntar nyari ini. Coba. Setting. Oke. Kurs. Oke deh.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead direct.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become warriors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckett in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Udah bikin Oh, habisin, Pak. Kenyang, Adit.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Although, unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Oh,
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Protego. Revelio.
anjir level 1. Ngejar nge-lock ini anak-anak waktu itu.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelio.
Oh, oke.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Neat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Kenapa suaranya kencang di sini ya? Di atas kali ya? Ini di atas sih.
Revelio.
No one likes the coxcomb.
Oh, benar.
Humility is
Mas hilang. Oke.
Revelio.
Lantai atas ya.
Revelio.
Ini apaan? Anjir, yang tadi arithmetic collection. Mana ya? Yang arithmetic. Bukan di sini. Bukan appearance. Lu masuknya kemana ya? Charm class. Inventory kali ya. Ini cara
Revelio.
inventory. Anjir, harus gua ini anjir. Foto dulu guys, biar hafal guys. Terus ini tuh
Revelio.
pala 3, 2, 5, 9. 9 itu Oh. Tapi yang kiri mana, kanan mana? 2 kepala 9. Kalau itu berarti 3, 5, 4. 4 itu gambar oke. Terus 01. 01 berarti 3 ya. Oke.
Revelio.
Masih bunyi, berarti masih di sekitar sini. Ada di kiri. Nah lo, lewat mana itu? Oke. Oke, nanti guys. Ini apaan? Chest. Dapat scarf.
Revelio.
Oke. Ininya di mana? Apakah ada sesuatu yang bisa gua ambil? Lah, notesnya di mana? Apakah nanti dapat notes lagi? Atau ada di sekitar sini? Enggak sih, bukan kayaknya. Kita coba aja kali ya. Kayak masih sama nih. Oh no, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oke. Patternnya gitu berarti ya, dari kiri ke kanan. Patternnya dari kiri ke kanan. Berarti kalau 6 itu gambar ini ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Berarti indeks ke 5, 9, 10 dikurang 5, 5 01 01 2 3 4 5. Ya benar 5 anjir. What the hell? Iya, 5 tambah 6 11 berarti 6 ya. Gambar kadal. Oke. 9 tuh 2 3 4. Oke, 9 kurang 4. 9 kurang 4 itu berapa ya? 9 8 7 7 ya. 7 7 1. Open sesame. Oke.
Revelio.
Clockwork Fedora dapat chest. Apalagi ada lagi nggak ada. Satu lagi ini. Oh, ini mentok ya. Oke, 13 0 berarti 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Oke, tarantula. 07 8 9 tarantula ya, tarantula. Oke. 5 tambah itu 6 11 4 berarti si burung. Oke, open sesame.
Revelio.
Terus ini apa? Oke, gokil sih. Terus balik lagi nih gue. Oke, selesai.
Itu bisa live 2 ini kan ya?
Hah?
2 platform kan ya?
Apanya?
Itu.
Hah?
Bisa live 2 platform gak sih? Ya kayak Switch sama itu barengan gitu.
Harusnya sih bisa sih kalau misalkan emang itu. Tapi kan di sini cuma di supportnya cuma ini doang kan?
Satu doang.
Iya, kalau mau lu search, kalau mau enak ini sih palingan.
Search ya.
Iya, pakai itu. Pakai apa namanya? OBS or something. Ambil PC kan.
Iya.
Rebellion.
Nah, ini di atas gitu doang. Gue kayak ngeliat ada buku di atas dah. Buku yang terbang-terbang itu apaan kan? Kan ada buku yang terbang-terbang di atas.
Oh itu mah tergantung tempatnya aja.
Itu apaan?
Itu buat ini dapetin achievement collection gitu.
Taruh dulu. Oh ya udah, oke.
Rebellion.
Di sini berarti.
Hogwarts Legacy ini ceritanya setelah ini ya, Harry Potter ya?
Hah?
Ceritanya setelah Harry Potter?
Hah?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Mana gua tahu.
Anjir, gue karena tahu anjir.
Kagak tahu kocak, gua aja baru main.
Ya siapa tahu.
Jarang ada yang live stream anjir game ini. Kayaknya emang soalnya gamenya game lama, jadi kayaknya nggak bagus untuk live stream. Kayak gini kan banyak ekspor anjir. Orang mana suka anjir ekspor. Ada Professor of Direction, it's my honor as deputy administrator of read the position of divination. Professor at the course of love. At the prospect of having you join our visiting faculty of information at the Matilda Weasley. Oh, ini ruangan profesor.
Rebellion.
Ada sesuatu apa nih? Bisa gua hancurin kan?
Mungkin anjir.
Nah, ini ada interaksi anjir. Tuh. Putih-putih anjir. Ini tapi apaan ya?
Oh, itu buat ini nanti misi.
Lumos.
Nanti misi sama Profesor Mon kalau nggak salah.
Oh.
Disuruh ambil bola gitu.
I see.
Sama sih.
Set lu berarti udah jauh banget kali.
Ya, main aja gua kemarin. Seharian gua main.
Nah ini, gue tadi liat sini. Oh iya, gue liat sini. Jadi mah banyak kelamaan explore. Astagfirullah, turun naik lagi. Kelamaan explore-nya ini mah. Kenapa naik lagi anjir?
Sama gue ekspor cuma buat dapetin sampai bermusik doang aja biar mana-mananya gampang.
Ya.
Rebellion.
Gue sih buat seru-seruan aja. Udah. Nah ini mentok ke kanan kiri beda lagi gitu. Anjir. Set. Luas banget tempatnya. Wah. Bisa ada di situ tuh. Gimana caranya, bro? Ada sesuatu yang bisa gue lewat lagi.
Rebellion.
Ini keluar. Berarti dia bisa gue lewatin tuh lewat mana tuh.
Rebellion.
Gak apa-apa. Bisa santai nanti ini. Mungkin belum sekarang kali ya. Oke, saatnya ke misi. A prison. Mata. Bang. Oke, kelasnya di situ.
Rebellion.
Udah lah, kita kelas dulu ya. Anjir, mapnya gue nggak hafal lagi. Luas banget. Gue di sini. Tadi gue berarti ada di library annex. The annex of library. Ini aja belum, tadi baru 2 yang gue temuin ya. Belum ke situ. Kayak nggak apa-apa deh. Dari annex mau ke astronomy wing.
Revelio.
Nah, hahaha.
Lumos.
Ini dulu lah. Mau kemana tuh? Gambar yang begitu ya. Itu dari mana ya?
Revelio.
Ada di kiri, ada di kiri. Kalau ada suara. Oke, di sini. Ada di kanan. Taruh dulu ya, sabar ya. Gue lagi mencari sesuatu.
Revelio.
Di kanan sih. Ini deh.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Di kiri, di mana sih?
Revelio.
Aduh, tadi nggak baca gue apa tadi? Oke.
Revelio.
Nggak dikasih tahu ya kalau yang itu ya. Jadi gue harus nyari sendiri ya. Oke. Kita lihat lagi. Ada kayak gitu. Dekat-dekat sini nggak sih? Jauh. Ini kemana? Mungkin nanti.
Revelio.
Oke, kita ke bawah buat aktifin aja kali ya. Wah, ada lagi anjir.
Lumos. Revelio.
Spending the baby. Anjir, level 11. Ada di kiri.
Would as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio.
Kayaknya tadi ada di sekitar sini. Ada. Mungkin nanti ya.
Revelio.
Oke, saatnya kelas. Lah, ini masih ada yang belum gua ambil. Oh, itu. Lah, masih ada yang belum gua itu kan anjir. Di sini berarti. Enggak. Oh. Berarti kalau dia ada di sini berarti harusnya di sekitar sini dong.
Revelio.
Di atas.
Revelio.
Naik ke atas lagi ya.
Revelio.
Loh, kayaknya tadi ada. Ini nih. Itu bisa dah. Lumos. Bener. Anjir, tadi di mana ya? Kayaknya di paling atas deh. Setahu gue di atas dia. Loh.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Loh, kenapa balik lagi?
Lumos.
I've always said that travel...
Protego.
Oke. Wah. Terus tadi itu ada di mencari. Oke.
Revelio. Revelio.
Kayaknya oke.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Oh, di atas. Oke, di atas ya. Dekat.
Transfiguration is for me. Much prefer potions. I like Talaret.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves!
Revelio.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of this,
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister
Oke, 5.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Oh, nggak ada. Oh, sorry, 2 ya harusnya. Kenapa gua itu nyari? Nah, 4, 2 tambah 4, 6. 6 itu bunglon. Bunglon mana dia? Loh. Astaga, 1 tambah 4, 5, 7. Berarti itu benar.
Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
Berarti tadi itu dekat situ berarti ya. Yang di sini ada di sini. Central Hall. Yang di Central Hall berarti harusnya tadi ada anjir. Ya ada stage.
Revelio.
Bukan.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Alah. Bukannya ini anjir. Aduh, kelasnya masih di atas lagi, bro. Naik.
Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos. Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Revelio.
Di dalam sih itu kayaknya. Nah, kelas dulu ya.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Gang.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Anjas, apa ini?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. Splendid!
Oh, okay.
That's it!
Anjas. Oh.
Excellent control there.
Anjas. 350, bro.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lah, tadi gue udah... Oh, tadi cuma tutorial, anjir. What the hell? Goks. 50 dia, bro. Iya. Restart. Udah bisa restart gak, kan? Aduh. Santai, chill.
There we go.
Udah lah, apa-apa lah ya. Astaga, nggak. Aduh, ini masih fix sih. Aduh, hot game. Restart from your last save point. Ya, dah. Oke, Erin.
You'll be the blues just
Okay.
as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear.
Very good.
Oh, I see.
That is how it's done.
Bisa gitu ternyata ya. Bang. Ya, kurang kencang bro.
Done. Watch this.
Aduh, apaan tuh? Ada apaan? Anjir, kompetitif banget anjir orangnya.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
That's it.
There we go.
Boom. Yeah.
I will get you back for that.
Gak bakal bisa bro, lu greedy mah bro. Win bro. Iya. Iya. Win bro. Anjir, reset doang 3 kali ini.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Gue mau yang mana bro? Nah. Ah shit. Oke, nggak apa-apa ya.
There we go.
Aduh, apaan tuh? Hah? Oh anjir, malah dari sini. Oh tau gitu gue save dulu tadi. Clear.
Yes,
Ayo, gas.
Let us begin.
Splendid!
Here we go. That is
Bantu
how it's
musuh
done.
mulai. Pura. Aduh, sama jatuh. Sesuai teori gue nggak ya? Bam. Anjir.
Well done.
Anjir gue malah kalah. Oh, udah.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ayolah. Skip.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Tapi gue nggak mau kalah, bro. Ulang lagi lah, bro.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us begin.
Pasti ada mini quest nih.
There we go.
Boom.
Oh, that was an execution. Here we go.
Go.
Very good.
Greedy lah, bro. Iya, benar. Anjir. Aduh.
You'll be the blues just as before.
Yeah.
You are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Boom.
Excellent control there.
Serius.
That is how it's done.
Nggak usah greedy.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting.
Save dulu, save game. Aduh. Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Gue nggak mau yang mana, bro. Nah. Boom.
That's it.
Bisa.
Boom. Aduh, malah ngebantu.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
Splendid. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Anjir, seri. What the hell?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Revelio.
You can use Accio on humans. If you're...
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandma.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise. You know it won't work on humans.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe.
Accio.
A word, if you would.
Revelio. You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Ntar dulu lah ya, kelarin kelas dulu dah.
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Bum, 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 bum.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Nothing lucky about it. What'll be your first duel? Let's just say I'm a quick luck. You're good. How's the perspective?
I do enjoy
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Lah, gitu doang.
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done. I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work. I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Gue mau kesini anjir.
Revelio.
I really have made a mess.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
Di kiri anjir. Di sini. Di kanan. Di atas berarti. Wow.
Revelio.
Sama di atas berarti. Kita sini.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Di kiri. Oh, shit.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Lumos.
Lah, di itu dong, kayak tadi. Dia di tengah, bro. Lumos.
Revelio.
Di sini ada nih. Di balik situ kayaknya. Anjir, harus turun aja harus sini.
Revelio.
Nah, itu ada kertas sih. Ada kertas biru-biru gitu. Apa? Ya Allah, kan.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio. Levioso.
Lumos.
Accio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh, my Jen.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Sekitar sini berarti.
Revelio.
Wih, anjir kaget gue. What the hell?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Dia tuh di sini sih.
Levioso.
Di sini. Wow. Apa jangan-jangan dari ini?
Lumos. Revelio.
I suppose I'm not allowed up there. I can't go up there.
Revelio.
Seems that's off limits to me.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Bukan di sini juga berarti.
Revelio.
Para papa. Na 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 na.
Lumos.
Anjir, deket-deket sini harusnya. Ada lukisan. Lukisan. Nah, sini. Lah, ini kok nggak ada ya? Lah ini. Oh, itu dia. Anjir. Oh, bukan. Aduh, lukisannya kayak gimana sih tuh? Ada putih-putih di kiri, putih-putih di kiri. Putih-putih di kiri. Ah, ini dia. Loh. Ini kemana nih? Ini dulu ya. Cek dulu atasnya kemana. Aduh, pusing dah.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Oke, dahan lah, dahan.